What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Drake's theme from Advance Wars. So we will drag in our MIDI and set it to MIDI out with FruityLSD. And then we'll go and give FruityLSD the DLS file that we have for this game. But we also need to replace the drums with the sound font because the drums are work very badly in FruityLSD. So let's see, sound bank one. Which one is the drums though? I think it's this one. No, it's timpani. Ah, here we go. Yeah, those are all pitched wrong. So let's go and replace that with the... Wait, it was this one, yes. Okay, so we'll go and set that to be... I think it's a gunshot. No, maybe not. It can't be. Wait a second, I think that was the wrong one. Ah, it was this one. Yeah, that's right. They all look the same. Here we go. There we go. Whoops, I had this going through the mic. Whoops, forgot about that. How are you? How are you, Dooms? Welcome. I'm good. Doing well. Ready to get this party started. Nice timbale. It's like a nice chill ending. Okay. So, that is the song. Now, let's go and take this first channel here. Looks like these are two trumpets, I think. So let's go and get contact, because this is a contact thing. It comes from the sound canvas, but we're going to use the patch from the, what's it called? The Roland CDs. Roland CD collection. Orchestral Family Volume 2, I think. Let's see. I have to go to music. And I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Okay. So, I think, is this one also a trumpet? Or is this something else? Yeah, it's a trumpet. Okay. Oh, and I think we have some kind of melody going on too. Right? Yeah. You can put this in a melody line. So I'm gonna want to have this, let's see, this melody line. Yeah. So I'm just gonna make a melody line, and it's gonna start with 6 bars removed, because the melody, it starts out with just rhythm, and then it comes to the melody. So I'm that means in that case, I'm gonna take this first melody first, and then go to the trumpet. Let's copy this. Is this all steel drums? There's also an electric guitar in here. Nice. Okay. So let's do all of those. Let's get our steel drums first, since it happens first. And let's go, Let's go drag in the steel drums then. Oh, I don't want to stop that right now. Okay, so the steel drums. Yeah, there we go. Also have these other things, but they don't sound as good. I might use them, I might not. If it's because there comes to this point in the second part where it's like just this really low. Oh wait, it's like this really low. Sounds really bad. So I might use a different sound. I might use a different sample, like one of these here. Yeah. Whatever feels right. Okay, so there's that. And then we have this here, Control Shift. Cool. So that's gonna go at the beginning of the pattern. Let's find first empty and call it melody. Okay, and go to steel drums. Oh, I have to go to the beginning of the bar. Beginning of the pattern. That there. I think that might be a different note in the original. Maybe this is, I know this is C. No, this is F sharp. Let me tune this real quick. Make sure it's not this one that's off. Oh, that one's right. I think it's the in the game it's like different note. Or the let's see. Ah, I see. Okay, so this should be shifted down, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And let's have it sustain and then only hold a little bit of release, because right now it's releasing. There we go. Can have a little more release. After all, it is steel drums. What? Why did YouTube just, like, take away... Oh my god, this thing is so stupid. It just spontaneously took away my stream. I don't even know if I'm still streaming, honestly. Let me go and fix YouTube's screw up. Go live. Okay, we're back, yes. I hate how it does that. It just spontaneously, like, removes everything. Okay. Okay, so that sounds good so far. And that sounds pretty good too. We'll leave it at that for now. So let's move on to this other thing, the electric guitar. Nice little electric guitar melody. Twangy guitar from Grit's theme. Hi. I mean, hi. Hi, Poggy Roblox. Welcome. Okay, so let's copy this. Go to melody. And then let's go into contact. And this is going to be the electric twang guitar. This is from the sound canvas. But we're using the CDs. I found out that this is like two combined Strat guitars from the CDs. So I just combined two patches together. And now it sounds just like the original. So let's and also this steel drums, I took it from the JV 1080. But it's originally from the sound canvas, but the sound canvas compresses it, so the highest quality version that I can find is from the JV. And it also came with these other two lower samples, but I don't think I'll use it because they just sound too different. This one just sounds iconic. It sounds nice and crisp. But these just sound lacking somehow. I don't like them. Now let's go and paste this here. And then we're going to send this to channel 2 because the trumpet's already in channel 1. Alt C to change. Yeah. So that sound, that comes. Yeah. And now we have a little bit of a, in the game, it's like got an envelope on it a bit. So let's go and do like this. Yeah. I want it to be more sharp. Okay, now before I know there's like pitch bends on it and stuff, but I want to get all the notes in this time before I do all that other stuff. And then we can like figure that out. So let's copy the trumpet notes, and this is gonna go to channel 1, and it's gonna fit right here snugly. Yeah, it should already be in channel 1. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Is that the wrong octave? No, that's the right octave. Nice. Lovely. I think I might want to hear the upper trumpet more, though. Yeah, I want to hear the upper trumpet louder than the lower trumpet. Right now, the lower trumpet is way too loud. Okay, and I just need to select this. No, wait. I need to select the lower trumpet because the lower trumpet is the one. This is already full velocity. So I'm just going to take the velocity down on the lower trumpet. Nice. Okay, let's compare that. I still feel like I want to hear the lower trumpet less. Maybe even less than that. How much is too little? Maybe in between there somewhere. Sounds good. I like that. I want to make sure there's no like filter on this. Okay, that's good. But I might want to I want to mix the lower trumpet separately? I might as well, just in case. Let me actually change these. Hey, welcome, Anthony. Welcome to the stream. Yo. All right, so let's go and send this to channel 3 then. And then let's put another trumpet into channel 3. And then I can just shift C, and I want to make this same velocity. But I want to make the volume lower. Maybe make this one louder. Not that much louder. Yeah. This has such a high, I think that's something we're gonna have to brighten up. Or maybe, let's see. I think it's something we're just gonna have to brighten up because this thing is practically off. Yeah. Okay, very good. Yeah, what's next? Let's see, do we I don't think we have any more melody, although this is really an under this second electric guitar is kind of an under melody to the in this part anyway. Yeah. At least on these parts it is. These two parts. Around these parts. I just want these two. I'm gonna put these two in melody in the melody. And I don't need to give this a new channel. And let's send this to channel 2. Currently, it just kind of sounds like a harpsichord. Okay, nice. Let's get our pitch bends and volume stuff. So we have trumpets doing the trumpets are getting quieter. Yeah, okay. So we'll copy this and then go to melody. And let's see. It starts to get like right here it's like, oh yeah, there's that second note. Okay. So I want to go into Kontakt and then we're gonna assign but this volume has to be different. So we can use the same knob and then just internally change the volume. So this has to be, this one's about 3. And this one's about, it was about 12, I think. So we'll just have to internally reduce the volume. And then -6, I think it's 6 less. Okay, so now we're gonna go into current project, generators, Kontakt, and volume. And then I'm gonna paste what I did, and now we have to remove some bars. And just enough to where this part gets to that second phrase. Lines up with here, okay? So that means we need to cut this. Okay, and this is like there's nothing here, so that's irrelevant. And this is, why is this so low? This is supposed to be an octave up. I think this might be an octave up, actually. And these are all really loud now. Ah, here we go. That's what was, so that was original. So maybe they're not actually, supposed to be like a lower volume, but so that means I just want to also reduce the volume of this one by 6 dB. There we go. That's a manageable volume. Nice. Okay, very cool. Let's make sure we don't have any pitch bends. I didn't hear any pitch bends. Oh, wait, yes, I did. Okay, and we just have to, let's see. Okay, then I just have to paint 0 here to make sure that it stays at 0 in the beginning. Actually, let's stow that. Let's just select from here and then put it in. Okay, so let's copy that. Then we go to bar 3. No, wait, it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Starts on bar 7. And then we are going to paint 0 in the beginning here. Okay, but this is in the wrong place. So now we need to put this to, we're gonna have some other contact instruments here. So I want to put assign a pitch thing to assign an automation to the pitch knob of both of these trumpets. And then we're gonna go take that pitch knob and paste this stuff here. There we go. Wait. This is supposed to start. So I need actually this to be here. Oh, this was supposed to go at the beginning, but FL Studio never pastes anything where we want it, so this is how it'll be. There we go. Now we're getting that, yeah. Nice. Okay. Now our, I don't think our steel drums, no, our steel drums does have some volume stuff going on. And it starts here, so we don't need the rest of this stuff. Cool. Now, this will go at the beginning of the melody. But I want to put it into the volume of the steel drums. And we don't need this dip here. Nice. And let's see, no pitch bends. I don't expect there to be. Oh, wait, there is pitch bends on this. Okay. Pitch bending a steel drum. Wait, no, that's the electric guitar. Ah, because they're in the same sort of thing. Okay. So let's copy this, but let's copy it from the part where the electric guitar starts. End it right here. And then we'll go to melody. And then I want to take another knob and assign it to the electric guitar twang's pitch. And then I want to go to where the electric guitar thing starts, right here. And then we just select that and paste here. So why is it not working now? That's suspicious. Oh, because I have it in channel pitch. I'm not editing. Why did it not go to thing? Okay, so let's go to edits. And I need to go back to that other one and just cut it out. Actually, did that get copied? Is that the right one? Okay, it is. I guess it is. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't quite have the same twang. Yeah, it doesn't quite sound the same to me this time around. Let me see, because the one from the Sound Canvas is like this thing called Open Hard. Oh, I'm on channel 2. Hmm. That just sounds bad. Nice. Okay, yeah, that'll do. I think I also need to wait. Oh yeah, I need the pitch bends from that other one. That's why it's sounding like a harpsichord. So let's see. Right here. Is this just the same pitch bends? I think it would be the same, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's on the same channel. Hmm. Is it actually, though? Okay, so we are hearing... Ah, yeah. Okay, so... Let's see, that's all of our melody. Unless there's a volume on this one? Wait, on the volume movement on the guitar? No, I don't think so. Okay. So that ought to do it, unless there's volume movement here. Nah. So let's go back in order again. So let's go to the drums. Let's remove this sound canvas. Nice. So we've got a crash. Orchestral crash. And we've got our snare. Where is our orchestral snare? Let's turn that off for now. Orchestral snare. What did I do with that orchestral snare? The orchestral snare is coming from the sound canvas, but I didn't save it in here. That's okay. I'll just take it from the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire one because it uses the same one. Oh, this one's what? Oh, I'd use that on Drive actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me copy that now to also a snare roll I need. I'll take all these rolls except for that last one. Let's see, Advanced Wars, okay. Now refresh the browser and okay, so we got our snare and then a roll, or 2 rolls. We'll use this as like a round robin kind of thing. And then we have our timbale somewhere in here. I know I saved my timbale. Here it is. Cool. Cool, so that's all of our drums. Now let's copy them one by one to a drum pattern. Now let's go find verse empty, call this drums. Copy here, let's drag it to C5 on the beginning. Yeah. Nice. Might be that one, actually. This is the standard crash. No, I think it is this one, actually, yeah. This one has more of a pop. It might be that other Piatti crash. Yeah. Which one did I use for, I have in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? Oh yeah, that one. I think it is that one. Might need to remove the beginning, though. Nah, it just sounds weird. Okay, that's good. Now let's grab our snare. So we want it to start at bar 3? Yeah. Now let's go for our snare hit. And let's up to C5. It's very loud. Let's turn it down. So is this one. Okay, now let's get our rolls. Get our roll on. Hey, how's it going, Space Fanatic? Welcome to the stream. Going good. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. All right, so let's go paste this to snare roll 1A, and then we're gonna go put this up to C5, and then we're gonna select like every other note But we can do this automatically with select odd. Yeah. That did nothing. Wow, why is this so stupid? Like, it's just not selecting anything. I swear, sometimes FL Studio does not work. Just select some at random. I really just want it to, like, alternate. So let's just do every other one. Do you know about 2 months ago, someone made an accurate Roland SC55 emulator? Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear about that, but it's the Sound Canvas VA synth is pretty accurate. I think or I don't know if it's like super accurate, and it's accurate enough for me. But I am moving away from the Sound Canvas these days because the Sound Canvas samples were themselves compressed. They were it's like to fit on the small ROM, but most of the patches have like full quality versions on the CDs. So I'm just using the CDs nowadays. I'm going and finding the equivalent if there is one. But I've never encountered like I haven't really encountered one where I couldn't find a higher quality one. So I'm going and finding them on the discs now because they're higher quality sounding. Anyway, problem actually, Sound Canvas VA is good for simulating everything with except for this SC55 map. Okay, so it's not actually indicative of the not actually very good at emulating the SC55 map. I believe it. Problem actually innately started with the SC88's compatibility map in that they replaced some of the original sounds. Ah, okay. Yeah, someone did. I knew someone sampled the deep sampled the Sound Canvas 55 and in sound font format, but I didn't hear about a VST. Wow. So you're just gonna ring that snare roll out. They should really make this automatically like have an envelope on it. No one wants that. And you're gonna do the same, okay. Let's just fix that right here. And now we want this to be quieter too. Okay, so one is actually faster now. I can hear that now. I think they're different speeds. So I think I have to just use the one because it sounds like too much of a difference. Let's see, which one does it sound like is the right speed? I think it's this one. First one. The other one just sounds too blurry. Yeah, because it's the other one is just like a blur of like snare notes. We don't want that. Let's put this here, cut this, put a 2A, and paste. Nice. Okay, we can delete this now. Okay, thing about the SC55 emulator is that although it's not necessarily a VST, you can use it as one with the software loop MIDI to make a virtual in-out where it's okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'd need that, but if I would want to use them as sounds, if anything. So I would just use them as sound fonts. So we might be talking about the same thing then, right? The sound fonts that they made, the very deep sampled sound fonts. Okay, so we got our snare rolls sounding good. Now we just need our timbale. Timbale, however you say it. Timbale. 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 Okay, now timbale. Actually, just go up to C5 now. Yeah. Now we're getting Latin with it. And but in the game it sounds a little more sustained. Like right there, like right here, it's got like a bit of a too much of a pluck. Okay, now, and we want this to not sustain the whole way. I want it to have some release, like this, like the steel drum. Yeah. And it's too loud, too. There we go. The emulator gives... Oh, it's not necessarily... Not necessary unless the soundtrack uses the SC55 hardware, which in case I don't think it does. No, I mean, it uses the samples in the game. Emulator gives a perfect replication of the filters used in the patches. Oh, the SC55. Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, I'll keep. That's a good thing to keep in mind, but I don't think I'll need it because the Sound Canvas samples are just too compressed for me. I'd rather use like the full quality recordings like I am here. These drum samples, by the way, are from the Roland orchestral percussion disc, but in the game they sampled it from the Sound Canvas. I don't know, I think it was like 8820 or 8850 or something like that, one of those 88s. But here we have crisp quality samples. We love crisp quality samples. Okay. And I'm not so sure about this crash sample, because I think it might just be this one or another one of those, because I remember they used the same one for the like in the finale, and I found a better one for that, or more likely one. I think there's like another Piatti crash somewhere in there, so I'll have to go and I wonder if I have it in. I have to go and fetch it from the thing. I might have it. Oh, it was another's Requiem that had that, and I might have that here. Is it this one? I don't think it is. Let's see. If it is, it's like a... It's hard to tell, being the samples are so compressed. I think that is it. It honestly might just be that one, because that one really sounds pretty close. I think it is just this one. Yeah. Yeah, that one sounds like the most, like with that high end. Pretty sure. If you want to check it out or on your downtime, the emulator is called Newt 55. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I might check it out for curiosity. Okay, so our drums are sounding pretty good now. Let's move on to whatever this is. Oh, our bass. We got our bass. Yes. Now, let's go. This is gonna be this is like the Sound Canvas slap bass, and in the guitar and bass CD. It's called Bright Thumb, something like that. And I have it here somewhere. Where did it go? I know. Oh, slap bass. I just called it slap bass. I didn't name it Bright Thumb. But in the CD, it's like, oh no, it. And a slap. Whatever. But it's the same one. Wait a second. That doesn't sound right. Did I get the wrong one? That's not the right one. Never mind. I thought I had it, but I know I have it. I must have it somewhere because I know. I think I downloaded it for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Slap bass. Ah, yes. This one ought to be right. Unless I originally just took it from there. Yes, there it is. Okay, so that's the famous Roland slap bass. Roland slap bass has a lot of extra detail that sadly gets lost in compression. Yes, that's why I love this in the CDs. It sounds so good. Oh, wait, was that actually the right one? And then I was just playing it on my keyboard and it was hitting the guitar twang. Let me check. Let me go channel 4. Okay, yeah, that was the right one. Now let's raise that up because we want our bass to be pretty loud. Nice. Okay, so pretty much I think that whole channel is going to be a bass, right? Yes, doesn't change. Okay. The original samples are extra punchy. Yes, I think the first thing they get lost in compression because the sound canvas has a 32 kilohertz sample rate, which whenever you have something in a lower sample rate than 44.1, it shaves off the higher end. And this bass really has a lot of high end, so you're going to lose that on the sound canvas. You're going to lose that big pop up there. Now, let's go find first. Wait, no, I have to copy my samples first. Okay, so let's go call this bass. La dee da 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 do. Okay, so let's go ahead and paste this here. And we're gonna go to channel 4 and Alt C to change. But why is it not playing? That's so dumb. Why is it not playing? Oh, because I don't have this enabled. And now we need to go an octave lower. Yeah, there we go. Look, listen to that crisp popping sound. Yes. That's some slap bass right there. You know, the first song ever to use slap bass was Hair by Larry Graham. It's a very funky song. I like it. But the reason why the Roland sound canvases have a slap bass, even though you don't hear it very much in popular music, because it was popular in Japan, and I think what made it T-Square is what made it popular, because T-Square used a lot of slap bass, and I don't know if they were the ones that made it popular in Japan, but they were certainly very popular in Japan. And so that might have like been the reason, because a lot of the sound canvas stuff sounds like a lot like if you listen to some of T Square's songs, you can hear like the synths, the Square synth sounds the same from the sound canvas, and like some of their synths do sound the same. Flat basses are something I'm really fond of because they add an extra for funky music. Yes, they're very good, great for funky music. I love a good slap bass, and especially when it's like played live. So that, like when you can hear like all the like going for when you can hear it going from like slap bass to not like to regular finger bass, it's amazing. And it's like to hear all those little like expressions and like the changes and the pops are just amazing. Yeah, okay, so we've got that. We don't really need to do too much there. So let's move on to now the whatever this is, timpani. Okay. So our timpani once again is also is from the sound canvas in the game, but we're going to use the orchestral percussion CD timpani. I wonder if this has more. This has like 3 samples in it. So I'm gonna copy this line. I don't think it changes because we're just gonna use a timpani the whole time. Yes. No changes. Oh, I don't know actual information at all. Okay, so let's copy this. The default Microsoft GS samples is actually a largely low quality Roland sound canvas samples. Only uses one multi-sample for the side bass, and it doesn't sound nearly as nice. Yes, I did know it like uses that one sample. So let's put this in drums. Let's go to paste it to contact. And let's set this to, okay, so we go to channel 5. 5 Alt C. Does it really stay the same notes like that? Yeah, okay. That's lacking in volume, so we're gonna go and put it up to 0. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Let's take it down to 3. Nice. Okay. So let's now move on to... Yeah, I don't think there's any movement on here. So this is where we had our melody. Got that. And we got all this, so we can move on. Now, this is the last channel, the final channel. Final countdown. Okay, so we've got a rhythm electric guitar. So let's add a new electric guitar twang. Now, I only don't want to copy... This is going to be going to a different pattern, so I don't want to copy the melody part. So let me select that, and then Shift-I to invert the selection, and then we'll copy the rest. So let's find first empty and call this harmony, or call it rhythm guitar. Call it guitar. Okay, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna send this to channel 6. I don't know. I think it's the right sample. I'm gonna have to do some deep dive. I think it just needs some mixing. I'll have to review that later. I'll have to look again in the disc for like more similar stuff. But that high end is definitely gonna have to get cut in the mixing phase. That presence is just too much. Okay, so we've got that, and let's check for volume stuff. It does have some fluctuations in volume. So let's go and copy that. We're gonna go to automation and assign an automation knob to the volume. And then we're gonna go to current project, get that volume, and paste the new thing here. Pretty quiet, actually. I think it's supposed to gotta be quiet because it's a very in the background sort of thing. Now it gets louder here. Okay. Now let's see if we have any, oh yeah, we definitely have some pitch bends. I just heard one. Okay. So we have that. And let's go and copy that over here. Then let's go to contact and put another knob to the pitch of the rhythm electric guitar. Then we'll go and edit events and paste that there. Definitely going to need some EQing at least. Very nice. Okay, so we've got all our parts. Let's put them together. Put it together. Okay, let's go for our drums first. That's going to go at the bottom. And we're going to come in with our bass. And then our rhythm guitar. And on top will be our melody. When does the melody start? Ah, it starts here. Nice. Nice. Okay, everything is a little too loud here, so let's put a limiter on it for the time being. That'll work out. Okay, so now let's give everything a mix. Hi. I have a question. Welcome, Mitch. Welcome, Mitch Crafter. Welcome. Hi, I have a question. I'm trying to make a German cover of Wario 4S in German cover? That is the German, yeah, that's definitely the German flag. A German cover. Wario 4S ending. I can't say I know that game, but yeah, I'm not really very familiar with Mario. I want to compress. Oh, they have vocals in the song. Okay, so you're trying to translate this thing to German. I'm gonna compress the vocals like they did for the GBA and DS. Ah, you want to do some GBA compression. Yes, I can help you with that. So what you want to do for that, the thing about the GBA is the sort of the signature sound. 90% of the GBA compression comes from it being like a low sample rate. And I don't know what the sample rate of the GBA is, but it is like a very low sample rate. So what you want to do is you want to compress the vocals, like so you have a choice. You can either store your you can either resample your vocals into a low sample rate, or if you want to be able to turn it on and off at will, you can use an effect called crush with a K, crush, and that'll give you a sample rate reduction effect. It's like a lo-fi effect. Also, actually, it might not just be sample rate reduction. I think it's bit rate reduction. So it's a lot of bit rate reduction too. So you would have to look up like what is the bit rate, like GBA sound bit rate and GBA sound sample rate. Get the number and then resample your vocals to be in that sample rate. And you can use Audacity to do that, but you have to make sure you resample it and not just change the sample rate, because if you resample it, it's going to change the pitch and you're just going to get like a deep voice or something like that. So make sure that you resample your vocals to the GBA's sample rate, whatever, and bit rate, whatever that may be. I don't know, so you'd have to do some research, but that ought to give you that DS sound that you're looking for. Or no, not the DS sound, the GBA sound. I don't know. I'm sure the sample rate is reduced on the GBA on the DS as well, but you really also want to like basically high pass it so that you can't hear any bass in your voice, because the GBA also had really tiny speakers. So you're not, so you're going to want, basically the bass is going to be non-existent on the GBA. So you want to remove any bass frequencies in your voice, any bassy frequencies or low mids. All right, hope that makes sense. For the steel drums, are you using Sound Canvas VA or one of the sample CDs? No, the sample CDs, as far as I know, don't have the Sound Canvas. And no, I mean the steel drums. So I'm using, and I looked in the Heart of Africa CD. I didn't find it there either. So I'm using the JV 1080 World Collection VST, and I just sampled it from that. But this is a sample from that, and I think it's higher quality. I'm pretty sure it's like a higher sample rate at least. I don't think it's like a longer sample. I don't know if it's like a longer sample than the Sound Canvas. Let me check that actually. But I'm definitely not using the Sound Canvas for that. Sounds a little long. Like the sample is definitely a little longer. Let me see. Sounds about the same, really. So I guess it didn't really matter. It doesn't even matter. Hey, that was the sound from 50 Cent's Pimp. Yeah, this. I'm sure this steel drum sample was sampled a lot in hip hop. The sound, it's a popular sound, I think, especially in the 90s. So it makes sense that someone like 50 Cent, that was popular at the time, would have used this steel drum sample from the Sound Canvas. One thing that's really popular is I'm hearing this hip hop song that uses a lot of the I think it's the Korg M1 Gamelan. You may have heard this. This will be like an interesting tidbit if I can find it. So the Korg M1 Gamelan is like some hip hop song used that over a beat, and it became like super popular in meme culture. I have no idea what song it is because I don't know hip hop like that, but I do know that I've heard it in like Instagram Reels, and it's probably all over TikTok. Let me find, where is that? Bell/Mallet Gamelan. Oh, it was something like that. It was like this tune that did like, you know what I'm talking about if you've heard it. So that's actually, the Gamelan actually originated from the core Gamelan expansion card, not the factory patches. Ah, okay, cool. Didn't know that. Korg later started reusing it in later since. Ah, okay. All right then. Well, let's get back to work. Let's so now we're gonna give everything. Did I miss anything? Highest quality source is hard. Well, the highest quality source is going to be, if it's on the CD, they're just gonna have used because they don't really compress stuff on the CDs. They just use the raw recordings. But if it's on a later machine, a later Roland machine, I would use that because that's more likely to be higher quality. But I don't really have any of the later ones don't really have like conversions. Can't really find them around without buying them. So anyway, let's go and give everything a mixer track now. So this first out in contact, I'm gonna send to out 2 because out mixer track 1 is the original. So we skip that one. And then I'm gonna give the electric guitar twang an output. Let's go to 3 and 4. And then we're going to give the second brass another output. Send this to 5 and 6. And then the slap bass. Is this like a It's a mono recording. I don't really need it to have 2 channels. And I think this trumpet might be 2. How much so I usually just put these in stereo, but I can save channels because I think you run into complications sometimes with this stuff. Let's see if you use a lot of channels. So this trumpet is also mono, which I think most of these are mono. This one's stereo, so that's good. We can do that. Let's reduce this to 1 audio channel. That way we can just use one thing. Let's also reduce this to 1. Slap bass is also going to get 1 audio channel. So that means, yeah, okay, so I want to send this to plug-in out 6. Okay. Timpani. I can't really tell because now we've reduced this to, let's see. Let's see if this is going to use 2. And 8. Okay, so yeah, this is a stereo patch. See, they made the vocals work in the game for this game by making them little snippets that play in something kind of similar, something similar to MIDI. Thanks again for the tips. You're welcome. Hope you get it figured out. And yes, that sound you played was Teriyaki Board. Okay, so we have a name for that thing. And Feral. Okay, so Feral did that too. Because I'm happy. I like the Weird Al version. Wear my belt with suspenders and fluorescent orange pants. Anyway, so this timpani is stereo. We're gonna keep on giving that a stereo channel. And then the rhythm electric guitar twang, I remember this one is also stereo, so we're going to give that one another one. So this one, we're going to send the first one to 9 and 10. So now we've saved a bunch of audio channels by only sending the mono ones to 1 channel. Cool. Okay, so now we just have to go in Kontakt and say and just count these up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So why is this one in stereo now? So the slap bass should not be doing that. Let's go and merge these stereo channels. Oh, but that's going to do that in post. So we really want this to be like... Ah, I see, they're all doing that. Okay. So what I want to do then is like... I don't guess there's like a way to make this mono. Probably not. Kontakt is not great with its outputs. It's actually really terrible with its outputs. It's like awful. No, the slap bass is not supposed to be panned all the way to the right. It's because it's in mono, and I'm gonna need to... I think I'll just give it a stereo output because this is too much trouble. So everything needs to have a stereo output now. Because Kontakt is not all that. And a bag of chips. So let's send this to 7 and 8. Let's send 6 to 8, 6 and 7. I need 7 and 8. This one will go to 8 and 9. And this one will go... Here's where we start to run into problems with Kontakt, because this is where it starts to fudge up the output sometimes. I think that's the last thing we're using. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So we have to send that last one to channel 7 then. Okay, there we go. Oh well. Okay, so we've got that. All of that has mixer tracks. Now we need mixer tracks. So we're using, the last one we're using is 7. We're going to continue from 7, send the crash to 8. Send the snare to 9. And the timbale to 10. And then the steel drums to 11. Okay, so everything's got a mixer. Never been able to figure out on Kontakt's automation. It's very complicated. Well, Kontakt's automation has always been easy for me. It's always been just, hey, just drag this MIDI automation to whatever knob, and then go and find this knob. The only thing that's kind of stupid is that it's like, you don't see the name in here, so you can be literally, if you lose your place, you'll be looking through like, oh, what's this one do? And you have to kind of coordinate it to this one, so it's kind of dumb. But the outputs are really stupid in Kontakt. All right, I'll have to leave. Have fun. Wish you people all the best. Thank you. Thanks for coming to the stream, Mitch Crafter. Have a good day. That sounds fun. Thank you, Mario. Welcome, Mario the Musical. Granted, I've never been able to figure out automation in general, so there's that. Ah, yes, it is quite a learning curve. Okay, so we have to name now everything that has the mixer track. I also want to put in my default, because I have like a default made with like some of the effects that I usually use. Mixer default, here we go. And this is the original, so we skip that one. Now this one is the guitar, I believe. Let's see. Now this one, it would be the trumpet, high trumpet. High trumpet. Now, why do I hear something with everything muted? That means something doesn't have a mixer track. So one of these is Kontakt is once again fudging up everything. That means the electric thing doesn't have the mixer track. So I assigned it to, that should be this one, unless it's using this one. Okay, that's it. So this one is just like skipping it. Oh, wow. So it is sending two different, this is why Kontakt is stupid, is so stupid with the, it's sending one channel to one assigned out, and then you have to do both of these. So this is like the stereo output. So stupid. And then it's still not stereo. This is a stereo sample, right? I do believe that this was and then it's still not sending the stereo. I think what you have to do is like refresh it. Like it's like you have to reload, which is dumb. Because it gives you that message. It's like now you have to reload everything. So it's basically just, we're basically just getting a mono output on that. Which I know I don't have to do because this one is stereo. So Kontakt is being really stupid with this stuff. So let's go and I have it sent to like unassigned 1 and unassigned 2, but it's sending them as mono outputs. So that's dumb. It sends it as mono whenever I don't want it to, and it sends it as stereo whenever I want it to be mono. Make it make sense. I always thought the Timbale sample originated from the Sound Canvas 88. I was quite surprised to know that it's really from one of the CDs. At least that's how it appears to me. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell because really it's the same sample. It's just I didn't think they got it from the CDs. I can't really tell. I don't know how you would tell that sort of thing because it's all compressed in the game anyway, and it's the same sample in the end. It's just compressed to put on the canvas. So I don't know how you would tell that sort. I thought they got it from the Sound Canvas. But anyway, so now that Contact is misbehaving, we're gonna save our project and reload it because I think you have to reload the project to get Contact to behave. And I think last time I tried this, it just worked after that, but I wouldn't count on it being that Contact is so bad with its outputs. Let's call this Drake's theme. Oh, you really? Oh, you're just taking a shot in the dark. Yeah, I'd say it's like most of these people, like, it's really impossible to tell. But I think most of them ended on the GBA ended up using the sound canvas. And then later, I think it wasn't until later they might have used the CDs. I have no idea. But it doesn't really matter because they're the same recordings anyway. So it doesn't even matter. Okay, so let's reload this project and hope and pray that Contact will stop being stupid. Let's go to okay. So Contact has in fact stopped being stupid. I am getting a stereo output. So let's see, can I just stop one of these or do I still need both of them? Okay, I still need that one. That one. I just need that one really. Okay, very good. So everything has a mixer track and is properly formatted. Let's continue with our thing. So what is this one? Ah, it's our lead electric guitar. Okay, yeah, now we're getting some distortion on that at least. So let's call this lead electric. And then let's move on. I want to give everything the default first, and that way we can like sort of see the transformation. And what is this? Is this the separate, it's the extra trumpet? Yes, the lower trumpet. This is a low trumpet. But we're gonna drag our default into here. Already an improvement. Nice. Okay, so let's call this low trumpet again. Okay. Now for this one, let's drag in the default. And it's really loud. Let's call it slap bass. And let's turn it way down. I want it to peak at 6. About 6. That's fine. So let's give it our timpani. Call it timpani. I want this to peak at 6 as well, because it's basically our kick. Nice. Okay, what's this now? Right, what's all this then? Okay, let's, this is our lead, wait. This is our rhythm electric. Yeah, that's kind of tropical. I know, that's kind of like Guns N' Roses. Sweet Child of Mine. Okay, let's give this mixer default. And nice. There. Turn this down. I don't want it to go farther than 6. Nice. Now our timbale is going to be here. Don't know when it happens. It only happens like. Okay. Yeah. Rocking out now. want this to be a lot quieter though. Nice. Okay. Now we have our steel drums. Now I want a reverb bus. So let's dock this random track. Whoa. No, sir. Too much distortion. Okay, so now let's call this a reverb. Hear that transformation too. Let's hear the rest of it. Turn down that rhythm. And now let's add a reverb plugin here. Nice. Okay, let's set this to be 12%. And give it a hall reverb, I think. Yeah, I'd say just a hall as a general thing. Now let's give the snare. No, let's skip out on the snare. Let's get the crash reverb. Turn this down. Let's give the electric guitar reverb. I'm gonna switch this part of the electric guitar over to melody. That means I'm just going to send it to channel 2. Yes. And let's also cut it from here. Paste that there, and we go. Oh, I think we're also using that, wait, hold on. We need that automation from there. That's the only problem with having this in the melody, is we need the pitch bends to be there too. So let's go and make sure that those pitch bends kind of got copied over. I think it's all the same because I think I just used both of the same one over there. No, it's not there. So I'm gonna need to go back to the original and copy that part. And I think the other part might be missing from the pitch bends too. No, because that one was copied at the same time. It's gonna use the same. So that one will be there, but this one will not. Dun, da, da, dee, dun. Okay, so this would be over here. Yes, okay. So now, let's go into this. Get those pitch bends. Okay. Let's go back to melody. Get the tune. Like that. Wait, no. It's not going to be aligned with that. Right here is where we want it. Nice. Nice, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. So everything has a default, and it had, well, let's give it, give the trumpet reverb. Give the timpani reverb. Give the rhythm reverb. Give the timbale reverb too. And the steel drums. Okay, so now we've got everything templated. And now we just need to go and zero in on everything and make it specific, get the specific mixing right. So the trumpet we're going to start with. The upper trumpet. It sounds sufficiently distorted. Chorus is sounding nice as well. So is the reverb. Nice, okay. I think that sounds perfect the way it is. Just the way you are. Okay, so now let's go on to our lead electric guitar. This is going to take some working. So, let's loop this part. Nah, because there's other parts that I want to hear too. So let's get an EQ on that first of all. Let's make a massive dip in this part because this is a really twangy part that's going to be cut in the original. Not that massive. I want to take this part down a little bit. Yeah, let's hear some more of that fundamental too, because that fundamental is really buried in there. I want to hear I also want to do A and B comparisons between this and the original. I need to enable the mixer track. Okay, yeah, that's sounding a lot better. It's got a little bit of, I don't want this part. I don't want as much high mids either. So I want to put in, let's see. No, the original. I want to get the original side by side. Compare it. This part, I think, is like not present. Not as present in the original. So, I need more around this region. Yeah, because that sort of region right there is more pronounced in the original. Yes! And I don't want to hear as much the second frequency. Yeah, now that's cooking. And I want to get more distortion on the high end there. Let's double that exciter. Now let's get a little bit of a low pass here so we can cut off those really high frequencies. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now that's popping. Look at that EQ job. That's a mean EQ curve right there. I'm proud of that. Now this is too loud. Nice, okay. Now let's move on to our low trumpet. Let's remove this. Nice. Sounding pretty good, yeah. I want to brighten up this part. This, the highs in here. Just a little bit. It sounds very low passed, so to speak. Nice, I dig it. Okay. Trumpets sound really good with the default. Okay. Now our not bass. Let's get another EQ to cut out the really highs. See, there's like this big static thing right here. What is this? What was that at the beginning? It's like a static thing. I want to hear what that like really high frequency was. And I can't find it anymore. I think it was like over here. What's over here? Yeah, there's like a supersonic frequency there. What is that? Look at that. I can't even hear that. Okay, anyway, enough playing around. Let's make this a low pass. Like, get out those super high frequencies. We don't want any supersonic stuff going on here. Dun dun dun. Okay, that's sounding pretty good already. Give this some more bass on that bass. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then in the original, it sounds like... Let's just check and make sure we got everything right. Yeah. Distortion does that part well. I think I want more distortion on this. Yeah, there we go. That's the sweet spot. And I want less around here, I think. Just a little dip. Nice. Yeah, I think we got that, really. And I don't think we need... I don't know if we need chorus on the electric, because it's already stereo. Yeah, not really. Yeah, we don't need it. That's just overproducing it. You only really need the chorus on mono samples. And we probably won't need the chorus on the timpani either. So let's move on to... That's a good transition into the timpani. So I do want to, like, distort more of this timpani. Maybe not that much. I don't think it's so much that I want it distorted, as that I want it brightened up. Yeah. I want to hear that snap in the timpani. It's not just a bass drum. But I still want it to peak at 6, no higher. Okay, very nice. Let's move on to our rhythm now. Now we have to do another mean EQ curve on this. So if I recall correctly, one of the things we did was like... And then we did a low pass here. And then we boosted the, I think I might just save this one as a preset and then like just modify that. Now it's a lower thing, so it might need to be moved. So now in Drake's theme, we want to use this one. And I don't want so much release on that. I also want it to be more snappy. Nice. And I want more bass on that. There we go. And there's like one... Frequency is probably an artifact from the original recording session of the sample. Probably forgot to denoise it. Ah, yeah, maybe. Maybe they couldn't, because you can't really... I don't know if you can denoise that kind of thing without removing the pop in the, like, the desirable part, because that thing has, like, frequencies all over the spectrum, so they probably couldn't even hear it, because it is... I can't even hear it, to be honest. That's why I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was just wondering what it was. I was like, what is that? But I couldn't hear anything, so I was like, I'll just leave it in there. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. All right. That's sounding good. What's next? Crash. All right. Crash is sounding pretty good too. I might want to reduce some of the highs. And then distort it some more. Nice. Let's reduce some of that bass too. Okay. Now the snares. Snares are pretty good, yeah. Okay, let's remove some of those highs now. Nice. Okay. Timbale. Timbale. Yeah, let's get some more bass on that timbale. Yeah. Also remove a little, let's put a little dip here. Nice. Now our steel drums, let's reduce this. I think this is peaking a little bit. Too loud anyway. Steel drums, so let's go to melody for that. Let's turn down the let's also raise the brightness a little bit. And the excitement. Lovely. All right, let's hear it all at once. Turn down the crash a bit. Let's put a Maximus on this. I want to hear that steel drum louder. Yes, front and center. Now let's cap our highs to 9. Turn up the timbale and the rhythm. Turn down the crash. Let's turn down the highs on that timbale. I want less highs on that guitar. Nice. Let's get more electric guitar. Nice, sounding good. Let's get more trumpet. There we go. Get more of both of those. Gets less bass on this steel drums. Shaping up really nicely. Now let's loop it too. All right, now let's name it. Okay. Let's figure out an ending here. This thing. Let's go pencil first. Let's see. I don't want to do, let's do like a double ending. Let's end it the way it begins with just the crash. And then let's also give it a timpani. And let's also do like a timpani roll. I think there was a roll somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. Let's take this roll. Let's also apply it to the end here. Oh, but this is a change, so I'm gonna have to like make this unique. Let me do like this. And then merge these. And then we can paste the timpani here. Whoops, I don't know that was supposed to be. Nice. I want everything to do like a grand climax and like follow the timbale. So do the same rhythm as the timbale. So I want to copy this and then let me find out where's the slap bass in contact. I think this is it right here. Let's paste this. Go down here. And let's put it to these notes. But keep it the same rhythm. Doesn't sound right. Something's off. Oh, this is a different channel. I need to change this to the right channel. I think I want to put this an octave up, though. Oh, this is supposed to be a G. Okay, what's this here? Is this a timpani? Okay, let's do that too. Actually, let's make them all C. Yeah. Now, what's this right here? Electric guitar. Yes, please. Let's do that too. Ooh, FL Studio is trying to paste it in the wrong place on us. Sneaky, sneaky. So let's Alt-C. And this needs to be on an F to G. And then we have power chords, so we're going to make the next one, next layer, going to be going a fifth above. And then I want to have like a final note where it's like, okay, so these are occupied, but the rest are going to be like da 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 dong. Nice. Then I'll have a or maybe I'll just do another bassy note. Nice. And then maybe I'll go like down an octave on the timpani as well. Dum dum. Nice, I like that. Nice, okay. Nice, I like that. Sweet, that's really cool. Let's have a melodic instrument play on this. Let's let's use our trumpet. The trumpet is very grand and bolsterous. So let's do channel 1. Paste that thing in there. see. And then that's the high trumpet. So let's make this the top of the power chord. But I think it's usually playing an octave below it. Now let's make this the top of the power chord, and then the other one is the lower one is the bottom. And then we'll add a final note and call that a day. And now these are, I think this velocity is like too much. Let's turn it down. Okay, let's get a fade out on that on those trumpets too. We already automated the volume, so let's just do like this. Control. I used Control I to insert what was already there. Let's not make it fade out all the way. Let's leave some to the imagination. I like it. I want to fade out that trumpet a little more, though. I love it. Let's hear it one more time, all together. All together now. Nice. I love it. Okay, so we'll call that done then. And this should be on YouTube tomorrow, maybe today. I think I can do this today. It's quite early enough. I can get this done. Okay. All right, I'm off to like eat something, and then I'll probably get all the footage ready and make the video. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this is Jam and Sam signing off. Tomorrow we'll probably I'm gonna do another commission. and this will be a surprise. So it's another commission from a game we've not yet done. All right, y'all. So tune in tomorrow about the same time, and we'll be doing that game, which shall not be named. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this is Jam and Sam signing off. Till next time.